How music affects you. As we all know, a music is a vibration. So every time you put on a song which you like in a moment, like, right? Every time you put on a music, you don't control what comes to your mind because you don't know what are the lyrics gonna be. Of course, if you know the lyrics, they're stuck to your head, and that's what forms in which way you're going to communicate with people. This is what forms your emotions, your feelings, your thoughts, the way you're going to communicate with people, the way you're going to talk, the words that you're going to use. Because if you're constantly listening to different types of music, you will notice yourself as you are repeating those sentences and words that are used in particular songs. So you're not the one who is controlling. Music controls you. Music controls your emotions. And I'm sure that you saw those videos, like sad videos with sad music. You even cried about those videos because it's so freaking sad. That what proves that music affects you. And if you're thinking about fasting from music, like not listening to music for, I don't know, even for a day, try to not listen to music even for a day. You're gonna notice the difference. Try for a week, for a month, as long as you can. As long as you can. Of course, you're gonna crave music, like for example, when you're cleaning, when you are doing your homework, when you are doing just simple tasks. You're gonna crave music, you're working out, you wanna listen to music. So it's gonna be a little hard. Of course, you don't have to go crazy, and if in a mall or in a car where you're driving and you're not the one who's controlling the music, you're like, cover your ears. I don't have to listen to music. I'm fasting. No, don't go crazy like that. Just fasting means you are not the one who is putting on the music, and you're not the one who is having thoughts about listening to music and listening to your thoughts. Listen to your feelings that you want to listen to a music. No. As long as you're not doing it, you're fasting. So it really affects your emotions, your well-being, your psychological health, because it is a vibration. If you're gonna listen to jazz, it's gonna be much, much better. You're gonna feel elegant. But if you're gonna listen to a lot of rap musics, you're gonna start dressing up like rappers, you're gonna change your style, you're gonna change the way you talk, you're gonna change your sentences, your thoughts, what you are watching, what you are reading, with whom you are talking, which topics you are talking, things that you are searching on the internet is gonna change. It's gonna be different. So it really affects you. And if you will really sit down and think about it, how it affects me, like how music affects me, you will notice that when you're in a mood to be sad and you put on a sad music, you will start crying. I'm not saying that 100% you will start crying, but it might be that music will lead you to crying. And because it changes your thoughts, it changes your mood, because you're listening to the music. You're listening to it and you're getting those feels, like you're listening to the words, to the lyrics, you're listening to minor notes, like they're not major notes, minor notes, and it's gonna be sad. It's gonna bring you to a sad mood. As same as you are watching, I don't know, a lot of movies about love, and all you're chasing now is love, because you're like, oh, I'm so sick, I want to be loved, I want to be in love, or something like this. Calm down. It's not you. It's not you are the one who wants it. It's the things that you are listening and watching programmed your mind to want it. But actually, you don't want it. Actually, you wouldn't care about it if you wouldn't listen to those types of music, if you wouldn't watch those types of movies. So, and also, why do people use a lot of music in malls, in gym, in just everywhere? Music everywhere nowadays. Like whenever you go outside, even on the streets, everywhere is music. I get it that music is such a great thing, and it's a it's like a piece of art, and music is really good. And if you will choose to listen to the music where no lyrics, like only beats, only music, it's clear, no words, no lyrics, only music, I don't think that you will change your vocabulary that much as you will change your vocabulary when you will listen to certain songs, because when you listen only to the beats and to the notes that are played in a music, it's much better for you, because you're the one who is controlling what am I gonna think. But it's the best way to listen to the jazz. If you don't like jazz while you're fasting, you better just not listen to any kind of music. Yeah, why do people use a lot of music in malls everywhere? Because they know that that will affect people's mood and people's intentions, people's motive for going there. Like when you go to the mall, they want you to buy more stuff, and you will notice that it's different for it's different in cafes, in stores, in closing sessions. It's different everywhere, because they're just psychologists whom are working on it for stores to for clients to buy more stuff. It doesn't matter if it's a cafe, if it's a restaurant, if it's a, I don't know, a store, a grocery store. It's just they're working for you to buy more stuff, because they know how it works, how it affects your mind. And of course, most of the people are now listening to the calm music while they're working out. Most of the people are now listening to the rock metal while they're cleaning. Of course, there are some people, but most of them are now listening to it, because it's not like it's not matches the vibe. It's not matches to the atmosphere that you want to create. If you want to feel like you are, like, remember summer or Christmas, if you want to feel like summer, you will put on some summer songs that have created memories in your mind, like when you were on a vacation or in summer and you used to listen to this type of music. And if you will want to feel like you are in summer, you will put this type of music in spring, because in spring you want to feel like it's already summer, and you will put this music that you were listening while you were on a vacation, and it have stuck to your memory, and it will bring up all the memories and all the good things that you did on summer with this music. If you want to feel like Christmas mood, you will put on Christmas songs, because it have stuck in your memory, in your mind, that when you play on some certain music, memories are coming to your mind. You will be like, oh, I remember as I were doing this and that with my friends or with my relatives, with my family, with my sister, brother and stuff. And it kind of brings up the mood that you want to create. If you want to create like a calm mood, of course you wouldn't listen to a rock music, because you know that it will affect you, and you wouldn't feel calm. In spas, in spa area, there's always a calm music because they want to create this mood. They want to create this atmosphere, and they know that this music will affect you. So when you are asking yourself, why do I feel depressed? Why do I feel so bad? Why do I always get mixed feelings? Why do I always don't know how I really feel? Because if your playlist looks like rap music, then jazz, then calm music, then rock metal, then Spanish, for example, then I don't know, Chinese, like then Arabic, like different types of music, of course you will get those mixed feelings and you wouldn't understand how you feel like, because you constantly play in this playlist and it's really mixed and it's like really different, and every 2 or 3 minutes you feel different feels, different vibrations, and that's what affects your psychological health, and that what affects your emotions, your feels. And when you always get through this playlist, you every 2 and 3 minutes you feel different feels, different vibrations. It's not really healthy for you. It's not really good for you because you don't care. So just try fasting from music. You will see results. You will see differences. You will understand what are the pros and cons for you listening and not listening to music, and you will understand better how it affects you. I remember when I was fasting from music, it was hard. Of course, it was hard because I used to listen to music a lot, and when I quitted it, I was like, of course, I listen to music for now, but when I used to do fasting from music, it always hard because you getting used to certain music, and you know what, instead of, you will notice yourself, instead of thinking, you will just sing a song in your head. There are so many people who are like just singing songs. I'm not saying that it's bad, I'm just trying to show you how it can be clear for you to understand that music affects you, especially music with lyrics. Like, you can tell that there are so many people who are randomly started singing different types of music, different types of songs, because it's on their minds. Because, and you can tell that they listen to this song a lot, or it's that's also why it's bad to watch short videos, like 20 seconds, 30 seconds, 15 seconds, or even every minute you're watching a new video, because in a different in every reel, in every TikTok, in every shorts, there's different types of information and different types of music, and you get different feels every 15-20 seconds, and of course it's bad for you. Of course you will feel depressed, of course you will feel bad with time if you're gonna do that a lot, and you will lose your mind in this music, and you will just go around, walk around the house or walk around the streets, walk on the streets, and you will notice yourself as you are singing those songs in your head, like the popular ones, because it affects you. It's stuck to you. So when you're questioning yourself, why do I feel depressed or why do I feel bad, one of the reasons is because you don't care which kind of songs you're listening, and you don't care about how music affects you, how songs are affecting on you, because it really is affects you. I hope that I brought up simple examples for you to see that it really affects you. And if you want to control it, you can control it. You can control it. You can try fasting. Just try to not listen to music for a week. I don't think that it's gonna be really hard. Of course, it is gonna be hard, but it's not like impossible to do. I don't know how to live without a music. If you don't know how to live without music, I'm sure that you have to do it, because it cannot be like this. There are so many great sounds of nature, like listen to birds, listen to the forest. If you don't have a forest nearby, or if you don't have an ocean or a sea nearby, you can put it like online on YouTube. There are so many videos and songs which are really high quality, and they really took those sounds from forest, from sea, from ocean. Like, you listen to listen to the nature, listen to the nature sounds. Find the best one. If you like rain, then put on put on a real rain, tropical rain, or whatever rain you like. If you like storms, listen to storms. If you like birds, listen to birds. And it's gonna be really, really better for you than if you wanna fast from music and you find it really hard. Try to replace it with nature sounds. There's so many different nature sounds. You just have to choose the best for you. And that's how you will make your fast from music better and easier. Yeah, it really can help you. So it's just simply your choice. What are you gonna listen to? For how long you're gonna fast? So yeah, a week is totally fine. If you're gonna fast for a week, it's totally fine. It's like one of the best period of time to fast from music. And yeah, you notice those people who are walking like they're rappers, who are dressing up like they're rappers, or people who are dressing up like they're rock stars or something like this. And you can tell which kind of music they're listening to, because this music affected them, certain songs affected them, and it changed their neuron systems, and it changed their thoughts, it changed their visions, because of the words, because of the rhythms, because of the vibrations that they've put it into this music. Like, there, if it's metal rock, it's like about a lot of basses, hard basses. That's why they look so dark and like they're angry and stuff. But if you will look at a person who listens to a lot of jazz, they will probably look really elegant, like soft colors, like navy blue, white, gray, or something like this. They will look really, really soft, and you will tell that they are elegant. They look elegant. People who are listening to rap music, you can tell that by the way they're dressing. You can look at them and be like, yeah, I can tell that you listen, and the way they talk, like words they're using, and they're trying to talk like rappers. Like, you know what I'm talking about. And you're like, oh, I can tell that you like rap. And they're gonna be like, yeah, I do. So that what also proves that music affects you. And if you question yourself, why do I feel like this? Why do I feel sad? You know what? It's because one of the reasons is because you listen to certain types of music, or you're not controlling at which type of music you're listening. Like, it's really mixed playlists, or you're scrolling a lot and it's like every 15-20 seconds different musics, and it's draining your brain. It will makes you feel exhausted and stuff. You know what I'm talking about. You know this feeling when you have been scrolling for a ton of times, for like at least 2 hours non-stop. And can you imagine, for 2 hours non-stop, every 15-20 seconds, you get a new information, and you get a new different feels. You think it's good? It's not good. So I'm not telling you to not scroll at all. If you wanna scroll, it's totally fine, but you just have to control yourself on it. Okay? For you to not question yourself like, why do I feel so bad? Or why do I feel so depressed? Why do I feel like not doing anything? Why do I feel like I have no power? Why do I feel so freaking exhausted? And yeah, when people are breaking up, for example, they really like to go deep in their feels and listen to sad music, and that what leads them to end up, like, they end up feeling more sad and more depressed because they let themselves listen to only sad music because they're sad. No, you don't have to do this. You don't have to go deep in your feels. I get it that it's sad, or if someone died, they're gonna listen to a lot of sad music, like with really deep, meaningful lyrics, and they're just gonna end up feel worser. They're not gonna feel better because if they would like to, like, you don't have to go deep in your feels. If you want to feel better, you better not listen to those sad music because you're gonna end up just feeling worser. That's just simply how it works, and everybody knows it. Everybody noticed this. It's just there are so many people who are not being true to themselves. They're just not. They just don't want to be true to themselves because it's not really easy thing to do. Like, to be true to yourself, it's not. They're actually scared to be true to themselves because they're scared of their reality, and they're scared of their dreams. That's why they just choose to ignore the truth and don't care about so many stuff in their life. And then they're like, oh, why do I feel so bad? Oh, why do I feel exhausted? Oh, why do I have no power, no energy to do something? Why do I feel really down and lazy? Because you don't take care of yourself. And one of the thing about taking care of yourself is taking care of which kind of information you're taking in and which music you're listening to. It's one of the main things because music really affects us, and music is everywhere. So yeah, you just, when you question yourself, why do I feel like this? One of the reasons because you listened to certain kind of music, songs, because you didn't care about how much time you're spending on changing your music every 15-20 seconds, and everybody's trying to put on their short videos the most popular music for them to be on the For You page or something like this for people to see them more. Of course, it's totally fine, but you end up just singing this song, like the song lives rent free in your head. And every time, like, for example, you're brushing your teeth, you're singing this song in your head. You're having a breakfast, you're singing this song in your head. You're in your classes, at your work, doing something, it's in your head. But instead of this, if you would choose to listen to, for example, you don't know history, you choose to listen to historical facts instead of music. That's what's gonna be in your head, in your thoughts, when you're brushing your teeth, having a breakfast, or doing something. Or you're working out and you want to listen to music. You know nothing about how your immune system works. You find a book, audiobook, and listen to it. So that's what's gonna be in your mind. And also, yeah, it's also can help you when you're fasting from music and you have addiction to always get information. It's totally fine because we're living in this kind of generation when we get a ton of information daily, and because we're already used to it from our childhood, it's gonna be weird for us to not get this kind of information. And it's nothing really bad about it. You just have to make sure that that you sort your information, like what is the truth, what is not the, what is for hype or something like this. Like you have to sort your information, what is good for you, what is bad for you, and choose like what the truth and what is just for hype, what is just for views, what is not true, what is like really psychopathic or something like this, really weird, and you can tell that it seems kind of weird and you better not to listen to this. Yeah, so it's same with the music and listening to some kind of, if you like listen to podcasts, you can just choose whatever you like to listen. Interviews for some people is better than just music, because music in podcast or in an interview, uh, it doesn't change, music doesn't changes every 15-20 seconds. Like everything goes with the flow and you understand what they're talking about, like the conversation is going. And for people it's natural to talk, and that's kind of what is natural. If you, I get it that there, you might be thinking, if I work out, I want to listen to some hard music, like rap, rock, metal, or something like this, like hard music, which is gonna make me feel motivated to push harder. Okay, put on, I don't know, screams of lion, tigers, and train with it. Imagine that you are a lion or a tiger, or put on a storm and pretend like you are in a storm and you're pushing hard or something like this. You can always find different ways. You just have to have enough wanting. If you're pissed off of your feels, like mixed feels, you don't know how you feel. You can't control your emotions and your feels, and you're really pissed of it. Of course, you will have a wanting to stop doing it, to stop listening to a bunch of music with different types of vibrations and stuff. So vibrations of storm, of rain, of nature sounds are much better for you because it's natural. It's natural for us. But music is not natural for us. It changes our brain cells. It changes a lot in our heads. And you gotta make sure that you are really picky with what you are listening, what you are watching, and you are the one who is controlling what is gonna come to your mind, because it's your own mind, it's in your head, and you can control it. But when you let the outside world control what's in your head, it's done. You're not the one who is playing the game playing you. So you gotta make sure that you're the one who is controlling. And you know what is going on, you know what's coming to your mind, which kind of information, which kind of vibrations, and you make sure that your mental health is good, that you're feeling good, because you're living this life. Why are you choosing this outside world decide what's gonna be in your mind, which feels you're gonna get? No. If someone affected you, if someone blamed you, if someone put you down, if you broke up with someone, if someone died, it's an outside world. You have your own self inside you, you have your own energy inside you, and you're ruining it while you are changing, while you are choosing that the outside world is gonna choose what you're gonna feel. You're the one who can choose. You have hands which are typing music that you're listening, but you can type natural sounds. You're the one who is controlling because it's coming from your mind, what's it's coming from your feels, emotions, and your hands are doing what your mind is telling you. So if your mind listens to your emotions and you're like, I'm feeling sad, that's what well, I'm gonna put on a sad music, your fingers are gonna tap like sad music or something like this, and you're gonna tap and listen to it. But if your brain, your emotions and feels are gonna listen to your brain, they're gonna be slaves for your brain. That's how it's supposed to be and should be. You will process it like you don't have to be the one who is inside you. You have to be the one who is processing what is going on with you. Like imagine that you are standing in front of you and analyzing what's in you, your feels, your emotions, and analyzing which way I should go. This way to listen to my emotions or listen to my brain and do what's better for me. So it's your choice. And when you're telling me like someone broke up with me, okay, someone broke up with you. But you don't have to break up with yourself and with your soul. You have to keep it clean, clear, and the best way you can because it is yours. It is yours. And you have it only for you. You don't gotta be selling your soul to someone else because they decided to broke you, they decided to leave you like to another world and they're not with you anymore. Okay, it's their life. You have your own life, you have your own brain, you have your own body, you have your own soul, and you're the one who is choosing how you're gonna feel. Of course, it's sad, bad, of course, it's shitty, but you have two choices: to feel shitty and go deep in those feels, feeling shitty, or go other way where you are taking care of your health. Go other way where you are taking care of yourself and making sure that everything that's inside you that keeps you alive is healthy. Because your whole body, your whole everything inside and out keeps you alive. And you gotta respect it and treat it the best way, because if your body is not gonna work well, you're not gonna be alive. You gotta appreciate what you have and make sure that you're taking care of it the best way. So, yeah, music affects you, and you are the one who is choosing what to listen, for how long to listen, and if you want to try fasting, it's a good thing to try. I really recommend you to try fasting from music. If it's gonna be hard, put on natural sounds, or at least jazz without lyrics, or maybe some beats without lyrics, something like this. If you want to dance, if you like to dance and release your body from any tensions, if you like to dance like at the end of the day or at the end of the week, like you move it, like you're alone at home or something like this, and you want to let it go, you like to dance, put on some beats like uh, without lyrics and let it go. Okay, try it for a week. Maybe you will like it and you will do it for the rest of your life. I don't know, it depends on a person. Maybe you will do it for a month, maybe you would like to do it for a year. Depends on you. Maybe you would like to do once a week, once a month, like you're taking 1 week in a month and you're doing it, and you're gonna like it. I don't know, it just depends on a person, but it's a really great thing to do. And for the rest of your life, just make sure that you're taking care of which kind of vibrations you're listening to, for you to not asking yourself, why do I feel like this or that? So, yeah, just take care of yourself, please.